Oh, yeah.
Rikiki, dude.
Doesn't that just put a little pep in your step?
I want to double it, the length. I want it to be twice as long.
I can make some edits to it.
I want the intro to be 7 minutes long.
7 minutes?
7 minutes.
Like with like multiple passages.
Mm-hmm.
Just a progressive rock song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For 7 whole minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can we make that happen?
We could put some interludes in there.
You're the engineer. Can we make it happen?
Yeah, we can.
Done.
We can put an overture towards the middle. That'll take up 3 minutes in and of itself.
I'm in. Sold.
All right.
Sold.
All right. Let's do it.
Hey, guys. We're back. Thanks for tuning in. You got Gustav here. We got, what do you want to go by?
Malik.
Malik. I like that. Wow. That's a powerful name. Is that biblical?
It sounds biblical.
It could be. Very well could be. But we're back, guys. Episode 11. I didn't even think about it. We hit double digits now last week, and I didn't make a big deal about it, and I should have.
For double digits for what?
Episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the last one was 10th episode. We're rolling.
We are.
Steamrolling. And video is finally here, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You fucking see that? Shot on iPhone.
We just figured out you can record video on iPhone.
We struggled. Took us 3 whole weeks to figure out that, oh, okay, we could just do it on an iPhone.
Yeah, we tried being fancy and using a camera, but the camera only records for like 14 minutes and then it shuts off. And the iPhone, it'll just record for as long as you please.
Real pain in the keister, tell you that.
Yeah.
Pain in the keister.
It's about trial and error, though.
Mm-hmm. It's a growing experience.
Yeah, I mean, could have just used Google to figure it out 3 weeks ago, but...
Yeah, could have. What's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Dude, we got fucking Barry Bonds here. Fucking check him out, dude.
Was he in the last one?
Yeah, he was, but we don't have video up. I don't know if I made a big deal about Barry. So we got Mike Vick over there on the left side of the table.
Yes, we do.
For anyone who can't tell. Yeah, I don't know. We need votes of who the next controversial athlete we need on the table is.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about this 2 podcasts ago.
Yeah.
We were going to have the Blade Runner was a consideration.
He's an athlete.
I don't know if they make any merchandise or memorabilia for him, though.
Yeah, we're going to have to look into that. That's all I'm going to say. Dude, I'm real stoked. I got my Caffeine Fueled Footy page back up on Instagram.
Yeah?
Yeah, yep. Just giving the people what they want, you know?
How's the response been?
Pretty decent. Pretty decent considering I'm just not consistent with it at all and just keep on doing the same thing, man. People, I don't know why. It's a weird niche market, dude, but people love hearing me just talk about coffee.
I watched your last one. I think it's great that you don't even go for like, at least the one I saw, you're not even doing like gourmet coffee. You just drive through the Dunkin Donuts drive-through.
Yeah, it's
you do a review of just the fucking shitty Dunkin Donuts coffee.
Yeah, you know, I'm not trying to cater to anyone here. It's not a bougie lifestyle. Everyone needs listen.
You're a man of the people.
Dunkin Donuts is as American as coffee gets. Agreed?
Yeah, it's hard to dispute that.
It is blue collar coffee.
Right.
And
even though everybody working here isn't from this country.
Yes, correct. Dude, you know what? I'll be honest. We'll get back to that. The guy at the Dunkin Donuts by our house, I think we talked about this. The guy who tells, I ordered you a coffee and he just gave me a different coffee.
Yeah.
And then told me that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I'd corrected him.
Right.
I was like, yeah. No, I was like 2 hot coffees. He gave me 1 iced. He's like, no. I was like, no. What the fuck does that mean, pal? What do you do? Honestly, I mean, he had me. He won. He fucking stumped me.
Did he Jedi mind trick you?
Dude, I didn't know what to say after that. I just literally grabbed the iced coffee and left. I was like, all right, yeah.
You seemed like you were shell-shocked.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I was froze up. Dude, froze up.
It's funny, because usually customer service is like, the customer's always right. Nah.
No, not there, dude.
Guess almost not at the Dunkin Donuts by our house.
Almost every other Dunkin Donuts but that one. That guy, he's the worst, too. He works nights only. That's the only time I ever see him. So if I ever go for like late night coffee, 50-50, I'm even getting what I order. Or he's going to give me what he thinks I want. It's terrible. It's fucking, I don't know, dude. It's a debacle over there.
Maybe you should just try reaching out. Reaching out a helping hand to him. Maybe he's having a tough go of it.
He's going through some shit.
Yeah.
And he takes it out on people who order coffee late night.
Yeah.
That's fair, I guess, dude.
Just ask his name next time you see him.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll check back in with you guys. I'll let you know what his name is when he fucks up my next order. Piece of shit.
And and you could put a name to the face.
Yeah, exactly.
And we could slander him.
Exactly. Dude, okay, I gotta get... This is just rolling here. You said slander, just brought it to my mind. So there was this kid. He was playing in Sweden. I won't say his name for his sake. I don't know him that well, to be fair. But he was playing in like a low level in Sweden. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was like a moderate to low level in Sweden. Probably was making peanuts from what I can assume from my knowledge of the league. Like maybe $400 a month, maybe. And he hit up our coach at one point and was like asking him, can I get out there? Blah, blah, blah. Do you need a position? And our coach was like, nah, sorry. And I feel terrible for our coach. I've seen my coach get berated like 100 emails a day from just kids that have no idea how the game works, but they just like all of a sudden like want to try out. It's like, oh, like what's your resume? They're like, oh, I play high school soccer. It's like, okay, well, that's not going to cut it. Like kids just don't know, you know? And that's the shit he has to deal with. But so this kid hits him up. He's like, yeah, can I get out there? Blah, blah, blah. Shit in Sweden's not good. My buddy's like, oh, well, the coach, Gaffa, he's like, well, what happened, you know? Because he always wants to know, like, if you're bringing on baggage, you know, maybe you're the problem, you know what I'm saying? So he asked the kid what happened, and the kid's like, the club has defamed me. Huh? The fuck does that even mean when you're playing in God knows what bumfuck league in Sweden? You've been defamed by the club? What? Slander and defamation, dude? What did they say? Did they go to the papers? Like, I don't understand.
So did your coach have a follow-up question for him?
Yeah, it was no response. I think it was like, just let that one hanging out to dry.
The kid didn't respond?
No, I don't think our coach did.
Oh, okay.
Or if he did, he probably was just like, okay, well, good luck with clearing that up. What does it mean when you tell a club they defamed you? When you have nothing to your name at that point as a career? Like, what?
And you said this was just in the middle of nowhere in Sweden?
Middle of bumfuck Sweden. It's not like they went to the fucking papers in Stockholm. Fucking no one signed this kid.
Maybe he got drunk one night and he stole a goat off somebody's farm.
That's honestly like probably the only crime he could have committed in his town. That's it.
That's so funny. And you knew who this kid was?
Loosely. Like I know who he is. I don't know him very well.
Did you ever play with him?
Not like I think we trained maybe together at the same place everyone trains here in Chicago. But anyways, he was defamed, so hope he recovered. Hope he saved his name. Fucking guy. I hate the sport the longer I play it.
Why?
I love it. Like personally, like for me, I get lots of benefits from it, but there's a lot of shit I fucking hate about it more and more as it goes on. Mm-hmm. Like kids that are just clueless, it pisses me off. At least have a general knowledge of what you're asking for or going into. I have kids hit me up, dude. My DMs get flooded every off season. Started today, actually. A few kids hit me up. Because this is my side hustle, dude. Player agent. Once you got enough contacts, you can be an agent damn near. Because agents don't really do a whole lot. It's more like the legal end of things. But like realistically, it's just knowing contacts and getting people in places. So I've helped kids before, like quite a few in the past. Mm-hmm. And then they tell kids, and then other kids try to ask me if I can help them. I got one, and it was like, hey, I've seen you play before, and like a real big fan, and I'm an aspiring pro and stuff like that, and can you help me out? So I don't know the kid. I've never seen him, but I guess he's seen me play. And I was like, okay. It had to have been local. He was a local kid, so it had to have been like indoor. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, well, do you got like film or like a CV, anything? Like, have you played and stuff? He's like, oh, well, I'm still in high school, but I'm not trying to go to college. I'm like, okay, like fair enough. That can happen. So I'm like, okay, like what are you doing in high school? Like, what do your stats look like and stuff like that? He's like, oh yeah, well, I'm on like JV, but I have a real good shot at varsity, I think, like my senior year. I'm like, done.
JV's a no-go, huh?
Take a fucking hike. Done. Dude, don't come DM me to get you a pro tryout when you're playing JV soccer in high school, you dweeb. Fuck off. That's for anyone listening. If you ever hit me up, I'm the first person to help kids deserving of it. If you come at me and tell me your CV achievement, my golden ticket is JV soccer at the moment, fuck off. I want nothing to do with it.
What career advice do you have for that individual?
Get good at something else. That's the honest truth, and it's not what people want to hear, but it's the best thing someone can tell that kid, because the reality is you're so far behind the eight ball at that point, like you don't have a chance.
Do you think at that point it's just delusion?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
How do you...
Kids just don't have a grasp. They do not understand how competitive of a market it is. Zero grasp.
Yeah, anything, like sports or music, the entertainment industry in general, that margin of getting in and being a pro,
dude.
How small is that window?
Dude, listen. Let's be honest. Anybody that knows me, it's like, even me. Okay, I grew up in a good system with the Fire, went to a good college, played well, was always a starter and stuff like that at a high level, like my entire life, and I still am nothing. I'm such a small fish in a big pond. I just have a place that treats me well, and you make a living, and it's like eventually you do have to follow the money. It's where you're needed. Is it the ideal place? No, like you want to be playing top flight and stuff like that, but it's a good place for me, a very good place for my career at the moment. But it's like I'm still nothing, zero, and I got a kid playing JV high school soccer who thinks I'm gonna fucking just magically wave my wand and get him somewhere. Oh, dude.
What advice do you have for kids that play sports and they're thinking about being professional? It's like, what do you do to get to that point where without being delusional, that you can really give this a go and not do something academic or a different normal career?
No, I feel. I mean, it's like you
at what point can you just tell somebody like, dude, no? It's like you're saying right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little different for every sport. Some sports are easier to get into, like in the U.S. and stuff, and there's different routes for certain sports. But it's like, as a whole, you kind of have to see where you're at with the pool around you. Okay, like, if you're playing JV soccer, awesome, have fun doing it and stuff like that. It's cool. But like, if you're a junior playing JV soccer, you gotta look around you. Think of the kids that are probably, I'd imagine, like every other high school, there's freshmen probably. They're good freshmen that are playing on varsity and stuff like that or whatever. And soccer right now in general, dude, if you're playing high school soccer in general, done. You can't. You gotta play academy. It's like, that's just how it goes. You have to know the steps to take, like your highest capable steps. And if you're not performing, by the high school time at like whatever your highest possible level is for your sport, done.
Yeah, for me, I knew pretty quickly that sports was not going to be in the cards for me whenever I tried out for the Hawks and I ended up on the fucking blue team.
I was going to ask you, when was the specific point you knew? But that was it, huh?
When our team would lose 10-0 every game.
Oh.
And I started seeing like, wait, these kids on this team aren't good. And then I looked at myself, I'm like, I'm not good.
Oh, God. It all came full circle. It was at this very moment.
That's when I hung up the cleats.
It was at this very moment.
I knew not to waste any more of my time.
Oh, dude. You're rapid, though. We've had this talk. You're lights out rapid. You have pace.
Yeah, but I'm just not coordinated.
I know, dude. Track and field would have been your game.
I can run fast, but you put a soccer ball in front of me, I have a degenerative muscle condition.
Oh, God. It comes on strong, huh?
I can't.
The minute the whistle blows, it comes on strong.
My feet are cinder blocks.
Oh, Jesus. Got the touch of a rapist, huh?
I mean, and no, but yes.
No, but yes.
Yeah.
No, I feel you, dude. So anybody who doesn't know, we'll give the backstory of how fast you are.
I'm probably not as fast as I used to be.
Nah, I'm sure you still got it in there. But it's like, when I was younger, I was way faster in the pool of speed than I am now. Like now I'm like, yeah, I can compete at a high level of like pace, but that's not like something that people are like, oh yeah, he's really good and he's really fast. You know what I'm saying? Like when people know that it's one of your staples, that's when you know you're fucking fast. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
especially at like a pro level. Like if you're known for your speed, you're probably pretty damn quick.
Yeah.
I'm not in that realm anymore. I can hold my own and stuff, but nah, I'm not like, not me no more. But when I was younger, that was like my biggest thing, is that I was fast. You know, I wasn't even that great. I was just fast. So I just ran a lot. But we lined up outside your house, I remember the one time, because someone was like, oh, race Tano, he's fast. And I was like, fucking going to dust you. I literally was so confident. I was like, there's no way I could lose this. The minute hands dropped and we took off the line, I said, I'm in trouble. And you were running in like Osiris skateboard shoes, which pissed me off even more. I was in Nike Freeze and I got dusted by you in fucking skateboard shoes. I was like, oh, this is fucking goddamn.
It's just one of those things where you're born, you just have it.
Oh, it's true. To a degree, for sure.
I mean, it took a while to unlock it, to put the pieces together, but yeah, it's like it's it's just a matter of how people have those things that they're just good at, but they don't aren't passionate about it.
That's true. That's true. Speed's a tough one too, because it's like you could be so fucking fast, but it's tough to be passionate about being like, yeah, I'm gonna keep fucking running.
Yeah,
against everybody and prove how fast I am.
I hated running in every form. Hate it.
That's fair, dude.
Yeah.
That's as expected though. It's like it's not a whole lot of people that are just like, yep, pride and joy is gonna be running. It's like, oh, fuck.
I'm gonna keep that one in my back pocket for fight or flight situations.
Resort to flight.
Yeah.
At all times.
Yep. I know if
flight.
If the situation calls for it, I'll probably be okay.
I'm out.
If I run.
I'm out of here. Dude, skateboard shoes and all, dude. I'd take you. You know what we should do? Just like people are like pool sharks, and like hustle people at bars. What we should start doing is setting you up in like skateboard shoes and making you look like you have no chance of being fast.
With these dad jeans I'm wearing?
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, what inspired this outfit?
No clean clothes.
Oh, okay.
A lack of laundry.
So you were pigeonholed into that outfit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I look like a Pokemon trainer.
You kind of do. We got you some gloves with the fingers cut off.
Yes.
Oh god.
And a green backpack.
Dude, okay. Like Ash Ketchum, dude. Pikachu. That was his go. You know what I'm saying? Everyone had their go-to. What's your go-to Pokemon? You're a trainer, dude. You want to be the very best. Like no one ever was. What Pokemon are you throwing out every time?
I know. Magikarp.
The fish that flops there and has no attack ability?
Don't sleep on Magikarp.
All right.
Because you know who Magikarp eventually evolves into, right?
I do. It's so sad I still know all the names of Pokemon at 26 years old. And I haven't looked at a Pokemon card in God knows how long.
Dude, Pokemon was a religion.
Dude, it inspired my football career, going back to footy. My dad, when I was younger, and I played for Bartlett Hawks, every goal I scored, I got a pack of Pokemon cards.
From what, White Hen?
And no idea where he got them. But I knew he'd come strapped in case there was like a big blowout game. Because there was a few times where it was like, I scored like a goal or two. And I'd see him rustle through his pockets, and I'd see like 8 packs. But then I'd only get 1 or 2. And I'm like, that motherfucker. So then I'd get home and I'd try and find where he hit him. Never could find him. So I don't know if he kept him on him. I have no idea. But yeah.
So wait, he would give you a pack for every game you won or every goal you scored?
Every goal I scored.
Every goal. Okay.
So if I scored a goal, pack of Pokemon cards, baby. It was amazing.
How exciting was it to have that foil pack of cards in your hand and just the excitement to see what was inside?
Oh, dude, at that time in my life, before knowing anything of sexual pleasure or desire, I'd say now being older, I'd say it's the equivalent of you're at the bar, you take home an 11 out of 10, and you're like, wow, this night's gonna end well. This is how it's going. That was the equivalent of like, I'm gonna take this pack of cards home, I'm gonna open this motherfucker in the back room, and there better be a holographic fucking Charizard in there. You know what I'm saying?
You're describing it as erotic.
Oh, 100%. At that point, it probably was, yeah. Mildly.
I'm trying to relate to the erotic part.
It wasn't the same for you, huh?
Maybe there was a little wiggle and shake in there, but
just a little
blood flow. But I don't remember it being being quite that erotic.
Oh, okay. I had some issues as a kid, so I don't know. That could have been one of them.
I mean, do you when you see Pokemon now?
Yeah.
Is there like a little flashback you get, like a little shudder?
Like that. Ooh.
Yeah, when you see Clefairy.
Oh God. Sexy nurse outfit.
Yeah.
Is that the right one?
Yeah, I think with the little egg in the front.
Yeah, classic, dude. Classic. Yeah, dude. So that's how that went.
So what's the most amount of packs that you got in a game?
I think like 4 or 5.
Wow.
And that was just a field day, dude. I was like, let it rain, holographic cards.
I bet you didn't get one holographic card.
Probably. That's probably the day I got like shithouse, the same pack 5 times. Oh.
What would be your go-to Pokemon?
Oh, dude. What's the is it Hitmonchan, the boxer? What's the boxer's name? You know, I'm talking about the one that had the boxing gloves.
I think that's Hitmonchan.
Yeah.
And then Hitmonlee was the kicking one.
Yeah. Whatever the evolved version was. That'd be my go-to. Simple as that.
Do you remember the games? The Pokemon games for Nintendo?
Oh, yeah, dude, of course.
Pokemon Stadium.
Classic.
And the only thing I remember from that game, or one of the things I remember the best, is like the little mini games they have. And then there was like the one game with the sushi.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I just remember the sound effect.
It
was like, oh!
It was literally as stereotypical as you could get.
Yes.
It was
made by Japanese people.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then it's allowed. I didn't know.
That's what's
I was
funny.
Gonna say, if it was a bunch of Americans that made it and they just picked the most stereotypical thing, and then a gong in the background, it's like, ooh, okay.
But it's like they made it. The Japanese people made it, and they're like, I wonder if they made it with us in mind, or that's like an actual thing. That sound effect.
That's true. I don't know. It's a good question. These questions need answers, but. I was gonna say, who should we get a guest on here next week? I have a lot of people that want to get on, and I've just been bad about reaching out because I was waiting until we kind of got video up and running. But we can fit a third on this futon.
Yeah, right between us.
There's room, nice and cozy.
We can touch.
Touch thighs.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'll wear shorts.
You wear shorts?
Yeah, I'll have clean clothes by then.
I'll shave my legs.
I shaved my legs once.
Yeah, how'd it go?
I got made fun of.
So it stopped you?
Yeah. I was shamed.
Did you do it at a younger age?
Yeah.
That's why. You were ahead of the game.
I was in 7th grade. Shaved my legs.
You were a visionary.
Well, I was known for having hairy legs in 7th grade.
Okay.
So when I didn't have hair on my legs one day.
Oh, Jesus.
People noticed.
Oh, yeah. Well, to be fair, you had a mustache in 5th grade.
I did.
Yeah. Did that help you early on? Or were girls afraid of it?
Definitely scared.
They were scared of the lip sweater?
Definitely scared.
Yeah, I feel like women can't embrace facial hair until a certain age. Or else it's just like they're kind of like... They view you as like this authority figure.
Yeah, I mean, it probably wasn't till like till high school, like later years in high school, where facial hair became like a real game changer, you know?
I feel you.
Like before that, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, I think my beard, it all came at once. It was like I woke up one day in college, freshman year, and all of us. Dude, I got made fun of. I was a baby face my entire life.
That's
I was a hairless kid.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you know what Irwin and all them used to call me as an absolute joke? They'd call me Uno Pube because I was hairless. Yeah, what a disrespectful name, by the way. Looking back on that name pisses me right off. But that was what they called me.
Did you have more than one?
Yeah, dude. Had at least a fucking handful. Uno Pube? Fuck off.
So like 15?
Yeah, probably at least at that point. But yeah, and then it just all of a sudden I woke up in college one morning and I had full 5 o'clock shadow. I was like, whoa.
You just woke up?
I literally, like, the day before, nothing. Next morning, 5 o'clock shadow. I was like, ooh.
That's so weird.
Is that how this works?
No, usually it's like just it gradually fills in.
Mm-mm. I didn't get like stubble. I didn't get like patches. Boom. Facial hair showed up on my face.
Overnight.
Overnight.
It's weird. It's like It's like there's just a clock, and then when it hits that time, it's like, here it is, boy.
Here, dude, I wish it would have came in high school though. I feel like high school would have been prime. If I had like a full beard junior year,
Yeah, that's about the time
you
where
know what I'm saying?
where it was where it became an advantage.
Oh, 100%, dude. Especially like the girls with daddy issues and stuff like that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like they're just attracted to the beard.
Right.
Especially that. Oh, dude.
They're like, that reminds me of being abandoned, and I love it.
And I'm all about it.
I hope the inside of your car smells like cigarettes.
That'll fill the void. This will fill the void, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, whenever No Shave November rolled around, there was a little pep in my step.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're like, this is my time to fucking
It's
shine.
my time to fucking shine. But then I would always shave it before the end of November.
To be fair, for as much facial hair as you have and as good of a beard as you can grow, you've never had a long beard. You've had a medium-sized beard.
What's long to you?
What, like, I've grown my beard out to.
Like, show me, how long is long?
Like,
Yeah, I've never done that.
I know. I don't know why, at least once you haven't.
Um,
Because you could have a nice one.
I could. It's just with my job and everything.
Oh, I gotcha.
You know,
Gotcha.
like we don't want to buy insurance from Paul Bunyan. Probably doesn't know too much.
So you think they look down on the beard
I think so.
intellectually?
Yeah.
Mm,
See me as a vagabond,
Oh, really?
as just a tramp,
A dirty gypsy.
a dirty gypsy.
Got your wagon out back.
Yeah.
Your horse strapped up. Don't know where you're living tomorrow. Park it somewhere else.
I'm just a rambling man.
Just a rambling man, baby. That's
No
all it is.
destination.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Dude, all right. Today, how about them? Did you watch the Bears, by the way?
I didn't.
Honestly, that seems to be the talk of the town because everyone I talk to when I'm like, oh, how about them fucking Bears? And everyone's just like, I don't even fucking watch them anymore. Like, oh, God. Same here. My dad, I've never met a man more passionate about hating Trubisky. He, for those of you who don't know, our overseas listeners, Chicago Bears, obviously our NFL team, absolute shithouse this season. Our supposed franchise quarterback, Trubisky, is the furthest thing from a franchise quarterback. He is a gamble at best. That's what he was out of college, dude. We traded up for him and everything. I mean, we hyped this dude up, and I think everyone else had to have been laughing.
Is he more of a gamble than Jay Cutler, you think?
Oh, 100%. At least Jay Cutler in Denver was like the man for the season before we got him. Jay Cutler seemed like a steal. We're like, oh, fuck, this is our franchise quarterback. We're in, baby. Super Bowl time. And then Jay Cutler decided that he was just going to fucking twiddle his thumbs, dude, and fucking flick his nuts, dude, during games.
I've never seen a professional athlete care less than Jay Cutler.
It didn't help that his facial expressions were just the droopiest. Everything drooped.
He
drooped.
He looked like that dog from the Looney Tunes. Blue dogs like this.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, if I had never heard his voice before and someone was like, what do you think this face would sound like? It'd be something along those lines. Yeah, dude, he was every time, dude. He looked like he was like welling up with some tears every post-game interview. He's like, I'm trying my best. Are you?
Yeah.
Are
Do you need
you?
more money?
Yeah. As you're going home and nailing your slam piece wife. It's like, get out of here, Jay. At least if you could fucking throw 60% for us, you know?
I bet he really did smoke cigarettes at home.
Oh, 100%.
I bet he didn't care at all about his his athleticism
No.
and keeping it in check.
He was just a classic pocket quarterback. He never had to scramble. It's not like he was like ever gonna take off out of the pocket. He was like, fuck it, I'm huck and chuck it.
I don't think I've ever seen him run.
No, he hasn't seen himself run. He doesn't even know what it would look like.
Can I even do
He
that?
doesn't know. He doesn't.
Is that possible?
He has no idea, dude.
But that being said, yeah, the situation they're in now with Trubisky.
Fucking garbage. It's so garbage, dude. We watched the end of the game today. Me and my dad when we got home, and Jesus, dude.
What was the last quarterback that people just had faith in for the Bears?
That's the thing. We've never really had a franchise quarterback. Even when we had a run like when we were like solid, like monster of the midway. You know what I'm saying? Like big time. I'm trying to think who was our quarterback at the time. I should know this. Super big name. He was like our best quarterback.
Dan Marino.
That'll move the chains. Let's just start throwing out shit about other sports. I don't know. That's a home run. I have nothing. I'm pretending like I know what I'm talking about. I have no idea. I forget his name though. It's I should know this too. It's a big name. He was like our most accomplished quarterback.
Dick Buttkiss.
But whoever the fuck it was, dude, he even wasn't like a good quarterback. He was just like, you know, a competitor.
The defense is what held them up.
That's what we've been known for forever. And now it's just like, dude.
And it's crazy. Isn't the Bears are like one of the biggest markets in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
Gigantic.
Which is why I have no idea why we're
How much money
bad.
is that organization making?
Oh, I'd like to see the numbers. It's got to be a crazy amount.
It's not. I mean, I guess on paper, like Trubisky would have been the guy, right? To get.
I don't know. Not even really, because I guess he was like.
How was his college career?
Exactly, dude. If you have to ask, it wasn't that great. You know what I'm saying? Because all the big guys, you know everything going on about him. I don't even know where he played in college. My dad was shitting on him today. I was like, "Where did he play in college?" He's like, "I don't know. Probably like Temple." Just name some shithouse school. It's like, that's disrespectful, but yeah, probably. It was like, I think he had a good career, obviously, but it was like, probably had a solid college career.
Yeah.
But I think we passed up, if I'm correct, and I could be totally wrong. People that know what they're talking about, tell me just to shut up if so. But I think we passed up on Mahomes for him.
You mean Eric Andre?
Yeah. We passed up on him for Trubisky. We fucking gave up draft picks and everything. And
what did the Bears see in this kid?
It's maybe whatever it is. I still haven't seen it. So
I think it's an ethnic thing.
Yeah, is it?
I mean, look back.
I guess. Yeah.
Am I lying?
You're not.
Mahomes is it's a shade a little too dark.
They don't even want the milk chocolate, huh?
Nope.
That's a shame.
Pink.
That's poor. That's poor.
All they want is pink.
That's poor from the organization. It's 2019, man.
Wow, I think I just cracked it.
Yeah, I think
the head of the Bears organization
is
racist.
It's racist. That's what this comes down to.
What a development.
Wow. Racism is alive and well in the States.
It is.
And it's sad.
It is.
What a travesty, dude. Absolute travesty. Oh, we'd be so much better.
I mean, look at that old lady up there watching the games. You don't think she has a hint of racism in her body?
Still, you know what still trips me out is when like old people, when you see how like recently racism was still very big in like the U.S. is like, go talk to your grandparents.
It's hilarious.
It is. You go to see that it's only 2 generations, dude. The disconnect.
Yeah.
It's 2. You're 2 away. You got your parents in the gap, and then you. My dad's parents were like worse, way worse. But they were like your old school, like Polish. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, and not that they were necessarily like racist, but just like they're. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you say racist, you got to use it in the right way. It's like, it's not just making like a comment here. That it's like really like
it's ingrained.
Hating another race.
It's in your core.
For them though, it was more like what they referred to people as, like the slang terms, like that they thought were still okay. Where it's like, oh, okay.
Wow, we don't use that word anymore.
Can't say that anymore. That's like when I still hear old people that'll call black people Negroes, and I go, there it is. There's the disconnect. Like, are you kidding me?
With no irony or anything.
Oh no, they're dead ass serious. Yep. That's like, oh, it almost makes you cringe a little. You're like, oh, ooh, that didn't feel right.
Ouch.
Hearing that come through the ear did not feel right.
Yeah.
Hit my ears a little wrong.
Oh. I shuddered a little bit.
Oh. But yeah, dude, it's wild.
I remember just having a casual conversation with my grandpa.
Yeah.
Forgot what we were talking about. It wasn't even race related, but somebody in the story was black, and he referred to him as a colored man.
It's such a ridiculous term when you look at like all of the things. It's like, oh.
It was like somebody blew in my face. It was like,
oh, didn't like that at all.
wow.
Grandpa didn't like that at all.
Just took me by surprise.
Oh God. Yeah, dude, it's wild. I'll be honest with you though, as much as, you know, obviously like blanket racism, not cool. Get it. If you mean it with malice, not cool. In a comical standpoint though, dude, slang terms for other races it will never not be funny to me.
Right.
It'll never not be funny. For the ones that are kind of funny, you know what I'm saying?
Let's list them.
Like Poles, a Pollock, obviously. There's not any bad ones really for Pollocks, like DP, dumb Pollock. Got that a lot.
Right.
Those are simple. See, being Polish, the easy thing is you just take it on the chin because every insult is the same. It's just dumb. It's a dumb Pollock joke, every single one. Well, how many Pollocks does it take to screw in a light bulb? And then whatever their fucking cheeky responses. How did Germany invade Poland? No, they walked in backwards and pretended like they were leaving. It's like, okay, Jesus. Right? We get it. You guys think we're dumb, all right?
How did that start?
I don't know. One guy really fucked it for all of us. He must have been the dumbest.
Right.
Because, listen, every race has got some dumb people, but whoever the DP was for us that started it,
yeah,
he must have been fucking dumb.
Stupid.
Oh, he ruined it for an entire race.
The big block-headed idiot.
Oh, my God.
Big square-headed moron.
Oh, no. But it's like, dude, all the other terms, dude, I laugh every time.
Yeah.
Like, they're just hilarious. I call Erwin, I call him a dumb Mick all the time, just joking around.
Right.
Tell me he can't grow potatoes for shit. Not that he would need to.
Yeah.
Not that he probably can. But just as a historical background.
Yeah. It in like, I don't know, maybe it's just because we're different, but nothing offends me when people call me bad names.
Oh, dude.
Derogatory
That's
terms.
what I think is hilarious. I've brought this up before. It's like when I think of how it is in any other workplace, like a corporate America workplace, and how you have to I honestly think even if I chose like today to just drop the cleats, hang them up, and go to corporate America, gung ho, like being about it, not like, oh, I have to. Like if I was like, I want to, I still would be terrified of my time being cut short because of how I just talk and joke around with people, like in the setting I'm used to with like other athletes and stuff like that. I feel like I'd say one thing, like completely being like harmless and joking about it, and I'd get the axe. Yep. Nope, sir. You can't say that in the office. You're out of here.
Yeah. It's, you know what it is though? It's like, it's not even the stuff that you say in person. It's the stuff that is recorded.
Dude,
like this podcast.
The stuff that I have that honestly, the best thing that ever happened, thank God Vine got destroyed. Because it wasn't a long run. I didn't even have an account. But what I did on Nick Whitman's Vine, dude, Whitman's Vine was essentially me 90% of the time.
Just pure filth.
Dude, all I'm going to say is there was one, because you know that you named them. There's like a title for all of them. Like you named the video.
Uh-huh.
The one that I'll never, ever live down in my own head. Like, thank God the video is gone. It's destroyed, hopefully. It's not so... it's probably in the cloud. It's in the cloud. But besides that...
Waiting to haunt you.
But besides that, dude, it was the story of Log Dick. And it was me with just this massive stick I had found that fell off a tree, banging it like it was my cock against the basketball hoop outside my house for 10 seconds. That's all it was.
What was the story? What was the beginning, middle, and end?
It was a short story. There wasn't much to it.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
It's called The Story of Log Dick.
I shit you not.
Can you tell me what the story is?
I don't know what it is. All I know is that I was picking up this log and doing what I was doing. It ended up being recorded, and that was the title it was given.
Who came up with the title?
It had to have been Nick. It was his account. But you want to hear the best part about it? Before
that wasn't the best part?
Before Vine got destroyed, taken down, he was working at Coyote his first year, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess one of his, like, because he's like a dispatcher, you know what I'm saying? So it's like one of the people, like the drivers working for him that he was like managing, like Googled him just to see who she was working with because they're on the phone all the time, but you don't have like a face to face, you know? So she wanted to put the face to the name, and she Googled him, and his Vine account came up. And she went through his Vine account and saw all the videos.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
What happened? Did she bring it up to him?
yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Was he embarrassed?
I think she was like, you might want to get rid of some of the videos that still pop up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Did he delete them?
oh, I have no idea. I hope not, honestly. Hope he stood by it, firm and true.
I feel like Vine was such a popular thing. Why did it get shut down?
I don't know. I really don't know the background story.
I felt like a lot of people used it. It was pretty successful.
Yeah. Maybe it just got bought. I don't even know if it got bought out or something. I have no idea.
I think Instagram owns it, and Instagram's owned by Facebook.
Yeah, interesting. Facebook was like, we have to put an end to this.
We gotta put this one down.
This is for the people. This is for your own good.
This is a horrible experiment gone wrong.
It was never meant to get to this point. The story of Log Dick that came across Zuckerberg's desk, and he said, "No, we're shutting this shit down.
It's like
now. I'll buy it. How much?" All right.
It's like of Mice and Men. Take Lenny out back and put him down. We can't have him squishing rabbits anymore.
But I want to feed the rabbits, George. All right, you big dum-dum. We're going to take you around back.
You big block-headed idiot. Gonna put you out of your misery.
Was Lenny the Pollock that ruined it for us all?
He might. I mean, he was played by a Polak.
Oh,
I think, right? John Malkovich. Is that Polish? Malkovich?
No, that sounds like it's
Russian.
All the itches are usually further east. Like your Serbs, Russians, all those. We don't get too many itches.
No?
We're the skis.
Skis, yeah.
Skis, yeah.
Skis and what else? And just unpronounceable. A lot of consonants put together.
It's weird. Polish names are like last names are weird. At least, obviously, you have like the skis, like a ton of skis.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have real simple ones, like think of like Gall. That's Polish.
Anything that has a CKZ, I'm out.
Yeah.
Not messing with that.
Yeah, I feel that's fair. Yeah, because
not even gonna try.
Not even gonna give it.
Where do I even start?
Not even gonna give it a crack.
What is my point of reference?
To be fair, I've never once in my life had one teacher that was Polish in my entire life, and that was in college. That besides her, never once ever in my life had a teacher come close to saying my last name correctly. Ever.
Really?
Not even close. Because if you say it how it looks in English, you're never gonna get there. I got Kozielic forever. That was it. Kozielic. And then I got the people that got to like the KOZ. They were like, Kazu. They kind of just gave up midway and were like, yeah, you. It's like, all right.
With my name, the first part always was a complete car accident. You know, when they tried pronouncing it.
Yeah.
And then they see my last name. They try pronouncing it. They're like, okay, I got through the hard part. Nope. Still got that wrong, too. My whole life.
Absolute nightmare. Yeah, unless you're like a Smith or a Johnson here, there's no surefire that everyone's going to get it right.
People see that G.A. and they lose it. They're just tumbling in the darkness.
Gay town.
Yeah. Just
yeah.
I have more respect for the teachers that just kind of look at the paper, look up, just kind of shake their head like, what do you want me to say?
What's the least offensive way I can try to pronounce this?
Yeah. And at that point, I'm just like, oh, you're probably talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you figure it out eventually when someone botches it enough. You're like, yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
That's me. Over here. Oh, man. Dude, I had the most shithouse of Sundays today. We worked.
You were doing hard labor.
Dude, all day. It was a fucking God-fearing Christian Sunday for me. I was just a hard-working man, a blue-collar man today.
Popping your Odins.
Popping it. Oh, dude, I was snussing hard today at work. I blew through probably 6 or 7 lift today.
Oh, my God.
But, dude, you got to understand, I'm taping a basement right now. Me and my dad are doing a basement for somebody. Everybody who doesn't know, off-season hustle, Well, there's a lot of off-season hustles, but the one is my dad obviously works construction, like has his whole life, but now he is like a manager or whatever. But we still do side jobs for people all the time, so we're doing a basement. Long story short, and we had to like rock drywall and all the non-fun stuff. And the whole thing's not fun, but the least fun is that you have to do all the taping, and it's the worst. It is the worst.
What are you taping exactly?
So like when you put drywall up, you gotta like tape the seams for like everything. So like when you paint and sand, it's like a nice finish and stuff like that. It's terrible work. So you're just mudding and taping the entire time. And I sit on my little fucking ladder like a Michelangelo painting the Sistine Chapel, dude. Just fucking sitting there with, there's no amount of snus I can fit in my mouth at that point that's worth it. Just I'm packing just 4 hitters, dude. I'm just sitting there trying to take flight.
You're just swaying on that ladder.
Yeah, it's a hazard. OSHA wouldn't be happy. OSHA's about to shut our job site down. Yeah, dude, it's like, so I just sit on my ladder and I'm just taping, and then crouching down taping and mudding and taping, and it's the worst.
So you're pretty familiar with the whole drywall process from beginning to end.
Yeah,
right?
because of my dad. Thankfully.
That's
so.
a pretty useful skill to know.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that sucks. It's like, I mean, working, like, construction isn't fun at all. And that's why my dad was like, it's hard work. It's just hard work.
Yeah.
That's why my dad was always like, fucking go to school so you don't have to do this. And
right.
I was like, that's fair. But, like, now being older and helping him a ton more and actually comprehending stuff is like, oh, wow, this is very useful. All of this.
Right.
But doesn't make it any less suckier, so.
I think about how unhandy I am and how much less of a man I am than my dad.
Yeah, dude.
Every single day.
A transmission mechanic, dude. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, he doesn't do that so much, but I just mean like stuff around the house.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, dude, I'll be honest with you. I can't even change a tire.
Really?
I've never done it.
Oh wow.
Never learned.
I just had to change a tire the other day for someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what when you were telling me that story, I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, I would have to Google it. I don't even know where to start.
That's a good skill to know because that's just bound to happen to you one day.
Even putting IKEA furniture together, never done that.
That's a pain in the ass. That'll defeat the best men. I'll tell you that right now. Doesn't matter how good you are. That'll put you down. IKEA furniture is the worst.
Dude, I can't even tell you where West is.
Yeah, you did park on the street the other day, and you were trying to figure out because you had to remember you called your car in so you wouldn't get a ticket at night.
Yeah.
You were like, what direction am I facing? How the fuck do I know?
I'm useless.
Dude.
I'm a useless human being.
You're like Jack Sparrow's compass, bro. You got no sense of direction. That's just spinning.
I'm a common sense idiot. I'm Polish in common sense terms.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. No, it helps be handy sometimes.
I could read a book, write a thesis about it, go pretty in depth about it. But you ask me to plunge a toilet, can't help you.
That shit's sitting there.
That shit is marinating. A nice little stew for you.
Oh God. Yeah, that's all right. You'll get around. You'll come around to it. A lot of it's so easy. It's just doing it. It's having someone show you the right way to do it, the easy way to do it.
When I do stuff with
I'm gonna sit up here like a little.
A little what?
A little. Fucking. I don't know. Native Americans sit like this? Asians? Where does this come from?
That looks Indian.
Where does sitting cross-legged come from? Ethnically. Culturally.
Babylonians.
They founded it?
No.
I just want to give the right person the shout out here because this is an underrated way to sit. More people need to sit cross-legged.
Why do you endorse it?
I don't know. It feels good on the hips every once in a while. It's a nice change of pace, you know. Gets you a little propped up.
I have very poor posture right now.
Yeah.
But my microphone is not cooperating.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I couldn't really figure a good way to get this mic right now. Fucking mic. Piece of, it's a nice mic. It's just pissing me off.
It's just pissing me off.
Pissing me off a little. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit cross-legged the rest of this episode.
I'm gonna try adjusting this so I don't get scoliosis by the end of this.
Spina bifida. Dude, do you remember those commercials that used to be like they named 5 of the most obnoxious things you could ever get? Like shit that you've never heard of anyone getting before. And it's like, if you've had one of these or these, please contact so-and-so and this.
If you've had a vaginal mesh put in the last 5 years, Sorry, I'm not in that
A
demographic.
vaginal mesh implants. Jesus, is that running rampant? Is that a big thing out here?
Some defective meshes.
Oh, God. So, anyways, back to work. So we're working in the basement all day. Sucks ass. We do it. We get out of there. I'm like, thank God this is over. My mom bought 3 trees on sale, I guess. Not small trees. Not like, oh, let's plant these little trees. They are mid-sized trees. They weigh about 350 pounds. Mid-sized trees. Sitting in our driveway for the last few days. And I saw the writing on the wall that me and my dad were going to be the ones moving these trees. And then we got home from work and my dad's like, we got to move them today. And I'm like, fuck. Last thing I wanted to do after taping all day. So I'm like, all right, well, at least maybe we'll have a good system. Nope. We had the most makeshift Polish system you've ever seen in your life. If any of our neighbors were watching, I understand why we get made fun of as a race. Dude, we had a pallet jack to lift up the trees on a pallet. And then we had 2 pieces of plywood we bought that we were moving in succession. So we'd roll it onto the one, roll it onto the other, across the grass. Mind you, this is from my driveway to the back hill of my yard. I have a big backyard with 2 hills. A hill going down, a flat part, a hill going up. These have to go to the top of the back hill. So we get the first one. It's also rained all yesterday. It's pissed down. So everything's soaked. It's wet. There's like no traction. So we're moving it along these pieces of plywood. Now when it's flat, perfectly fine. So from the driveway to the first hill, flawless. Pretty easy stuff. Dude, I almost got steamrolled by a 350-pound tree going down the hill the first time. Literally had to let the thing go. I had to let it just roll into the grass and plug itself in the mud because I almost got fucking steamrolled. And then I'm like, okay, well, at least we know, we'll come back with the next 2 trees. It can only get better. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. We thought we had a system down. We're coming down on tree number 2. Okay? I'm like, there's no way this could be worse than the last tree. We got this. We're using like a piece of wood to block the wheel on the fucking pallet jack down the hill so it doesn't fucking just go flying down the hill.
Right.
We'd get too small of a piece of wood. It jumps the piece of wood. Fucking same shit happens. Flies down the hill, plugs itself in the mud. Goddamn nightmare out here, dude. This shit was worse than fucking storming Normandy. This was as bad as a plan. Then, 3rd tree. Okay, so I'm like, first 2 trees, 2 almost near-death experiences for me and my dad.
They're flukes.
Yeah, it has to be. It can't happen the 3rd time. It cannot. We got a bigger piece of wood. We got all the plywood. We got a system. We know the trail we're going. We're chugging along. We get to the first hill again. 3rd tree. My dad goes, all right, I'll take the bottom this time. Because at this point, when like your dad watches you do something, and in the back of his mind, he just thinks that it's you. Like, I knew he didn't want to blame me, but he was like, you're just fucking weak, and you're the reason that it ran away on us twice, even though it clearly was not the case.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'll take the bottom this time, like, to hold the weight. I'm like, all right, your funeral, old man. 57 was a good run, though. So he gets on the bottom, got the big piece of wood, got it going. He goes, all right. He goes, move the piece of wood. He goes, I got a good stance. Mind you, he's like standing like this, like pushed up against the fucking thing, all his might. Wide stance. I go, all right. All right. He goes, all right, move it on 3. I pull the piece of wood. He slips, almost gets steamrolled by the fucking 3rd tree, and rolls out, has mud all over his ass.
Oh,
and
that's why his jeans were all dirty.
and then literally just goes, well, I've never heard my dad call more things a whore in my life than today. Every time he'd get a piece of like wood, tried to move the plywood, and it like wouldn't go where he wanted. He's like, you fucking whore. I was like, just calling inanimate objects, dude. Everything was a whore today. Fucking whore. I was like, yeah, Big John was having none of it today. None of it, dude. He was so out.
I'm glad though he saw it wasn't you though. It was just a shitty situation.
Oh, terrible situation. Anyway, so yeah, any of our neighbors that watched us today were like, what the fuck are these guys doing? We had to look like fools.
So how did you guys were able to figure it out at the end
Slow
of
and
the day?
steady. We didn't figure anything out, dude. Slow and steady. We got the trees kind of where they need to be, and I don't know what we'll do from here. Honestly, I'd be cool just leaving them where they're sitting in the yard.
Wait, so why did you guys get 3 trees?
Because they knocked all the trees down in the backyard by Lake Street, like when they did the construction. So my mom's like, "Oh, let's get some new trees and fill it in so it looks better."
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, well, next time I want to hire a landscaping crew, people that do it professionally, because I'm out.
You don't need that.
I don't. I need none of it.
You're a busy guy.
None of what I do.
This is off season. You got your money makers, to take care of. You can't be getting plowed over by a Christmas tree.
What a way to go. If I had to
Imagine-
explain that to anybody, could you imagine?
Imagine if you got irreparable damage from moving a goddamn Christmas tree and you had to stop living your dream.
I'd hate Christmas forever. I'd never celebrate another Christmas.
Be a real life Scrooge.
Real life, dude, full on. I'd fucking hate the
You'd go to
holiday.
Christmas parties at other people's houses and you'd be the guy that gets drunk and just pushes over their Christmas tree.
They're like, "Oh my god, what was that for?"
You just flick everybody off and just leave.
No explanation.
Drink a mug of eggnog and just spike it on the floor before you walk out.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Just fucking leave. It was terrible, dude. Rough day at the office, but
Are you gonna take it easy tomorrow?
absolutely, I don't plan on leaving my bed before 9:30, maybe 10
What's on the old itinerary?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think I'm training at 11 with one of my buddies. He's got like trials coming up soon, so I have the indoor place obviously I can use, so gonna go train with him.
So you're helping him,
Yeah.
or you're training alone?
No, I mean I need to train anyways and work out, so there's a gym and stuff, so gonna go work out, get some touches and all that good stuff. All the good stuff.
You need to keep those touches good.
Gotta keep the touches good. It's all about the touch.
I've seen a lot of bad touches.
Haven't we all? What's the worst touch of 2019?
The worst touch?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. You're really putting me on the spot here.
A few years back, I'd say Sandusky took the cake.
Oh,
Worst touch.
we're talking about just touches, and I thought we were talking about personal touches.
Any touch. Any touch. Touches on the ball. Touches on your players. It's whatever. It's open.
We're in uncharted territory right now.
There were some people start turning off the podcast. Yeah, that's enough for today. 58 minutes was good enough.
Let's cut our losses.
I don't think it gets better from here, I'll tell you that.
No, not when you're talking about bad touches.
No.
We should have a segment, Bad Touches of the Week.
Worst touch of the week.
Yeah, worst touch of the week.
We can start that. Let's start it today. This is the ladies and gentlemen, a new segment brought to you live today. Worst touch of the week.
Yeah, and then we could just do just go over news stories of terrible touches.
Yeah. For this week, worst touch that I personally have seen. This is a toughie. Oh, I actually know one. Worst touch of the week. It was last week, but it all counted for this week. Worst touch of the week I saw? Concrete Cowboy nightclub in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
There was, those guys that walk around, like even in a club, and they have to have their hand on their girl to show everybody else it's their girl.
Assert dominance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you
Cool.
a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
I hate if you're like not walking and talking with somebody and like shooting the shit. If you have your arm around a girl's shoulder while you're just standing there in like this weird possessive sort of way,
That ain't it.
I don't like it.
Cease and desist.
I don't like it. I want to leave. Honestly, I don't like looking at it even.
Really, wouldn't it be better if you went up to him and you let him know, like, don't do that?
Yeah. Honestly, I think about it.
I don't think
sometimes.
you should leave.
Yeah.
I think he should stop.
He should stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know it's making everyone.
You shouldn't
uncomfortable,
ruin
guy.
it for everybody else.
But anyways, yeah, Concrete Cowboy. I saw this dude, and he was obviously You know, you can tell what, because it's usually either one of two things happen when it gets to that point. Either you're in a brand new relationship and you're fucking edgy.
Mm-hmm.
You're on edge. You're protecting what's yours.
Right.
Or you're in way too long of a relationship where you've both cheated on each other like 8 times. That's where it's one of those two situations. I'm not really sure where this guy was in his, but it was one of those two.
At the end of the day, it comes down to insecurity.
And he was, 100%. He was standing there with his arm around her, like in this weird possessive way, very aggressive. Well, it didn't have to be. Yeah. Yeah. Very primitive. Yeah. And I'm going to nominate him for worst touch of the week. It made me uncomfortable, per usual.
Oh, it's just, what are you doing?
Yeah, stop.
Is somebody going to pick her up and steal her from you?
Hey, bring her back. That should be a new thing we start doing. Firemen carrying women out of the club.
Do you introduce yourself first?
Nope. And you find ones that have boyfriends specifically.
That's bold.
Yeah. And you pick them up and you look at them. The guy, not the girl. You don't make eye contact with her. You're picking her up. She's going to be scared as is.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't deserve eye contact as well.
Right.
That would mean you're probably going to kill her.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
You just go over. You hoist her up over your shoulder. She's kicking a little now because she's like, what's that going on? And you look him in the eye. He's doing one of these. And you give him the smile and nod, and you just walk away with her. Bring her out to the Uber.
I got to be honest. I'd be cucked if that happened. I would let him.
You don't. Yeah, you're not sure what to do after that.
What
can't hit him because he's carrying your girl.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do in that
you
situation?
can't hit him because then he drops your girl.
Right.
Precious cargo.
It's a hostage situation.
That's what. Call in the negotiators. You got everyone outside. Some cops out there with a megaphone. I don't know what to do.
They're asking you questions. Does he have a weapon? You're like, no, I don't think so. But he had this look in his eyes where I knew I just had to let him do what he was gonna do.
100%, dude.
There was fire in that man's eyes. That was a primordial fire.
Yeah, dude. I'd let him. Listen, I pick and choose my battles.
I'd probably give him my watch too.
Oh, here, you want a watch, dude? Here, take it. Take anything you want.
Here, what size are your shoes?
We have the same size shoes. These are yours.
Here, take them. Take them.
Guy walks out with your watch, shoes, and your girl. That's a rough night out. I've had some.
We've all had them, right, folks?
I've had some rough nights out. That would take the cake, I think.
Shoeless, watchless, and girlless.
Oh God, what a rough one, dude.
Man, that would happen to me though. I don't even know which way is north.
Yeah, dude.
I couldn't even tell the cops which direction he went in.
Where'd he run? Oh, I don't fucking know.
Let me get on my compass.
He was quick.
I didn't get my iPhone out fast enough.
He was quick and it's dark out. I have no idea.
I don't have any shoes on. My feet hurt.
I don't even have shoes. What time is it?
I'm useless.
You just look like a little kid. Got his pudding cup taken from him in grade school. Oh, oh man. But yeah, dude. So where are we at?
I'm gonna learn how to change a tire this week.
That's honestly, I say we end the episode on that.
And when I say learn, I mean look up a YouTube video of it and not actually try it.
Yeah. That's a good grasp. It's close enough.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, if I don't have to get my hands dirty, I'm not gonna get my hands dirty.
Do you take that approach into every part of your life? Or are there some parts that rule goes out the window?
Like not getting my hands dirty?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get my hands dirty sometimes. Can
you give us an example?
Where I get my hands dirty?
Yeah.
If it's something I enjoy doing, I'll get my hands dirty. But if it's like something like changing a tire, I just want it over with as soon as possible. And I'll probably do a bad job because I don't have the passion for what I'm doing. It's just something I have to do.
Honestly, I wish I heard what just came out of your mouth. Something just caught my eye and now I can't stop thinking about it.
What?
Do you have a piece of tape over your laptop camera?
Oh, yeah.
I hate everything about that.
Why?
Why do you have it? I want to hear your reasoning. And then I'll tell you why I hate it.
To be honest, you know Nick, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has a piece of tape over his laptop camera.
So you did it because he did it?
I just copied him. Well, he even goes a step further though. Let me start from the beginning. I saw he did it, and I had the same reaction that you did, you know. But then he kind of broke it down for me, you know.
Okay.
All the stuff, all the information that your devices send without you knowing, you know. And I'm fine with the audio, you know, them collecting because the microphone is always on your computer. I'm fine with that stuff, but like, there's something really invasive about just sitting at your computer doing whatever you're doing. Not even
I have a feeling it's like when I see that piece of tape, the only thing I think of is like, oh, I hope no one sees me having a good wank at my computer. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, there's definitely that came into play. But to be honest, I don't use my computer for that.
Okay, that's fair.
Which is the point. The other thing I'm getting to is, oh wow, I'm really throwing him under the bus right now. But
oh no.
But he covers his phone camera with his thumb.
At all times?
No, not at all times. Specific times.
So he'll FaceTime you but cover the camera with his thumb?
No. Not specific times.
Oh. I don't.
Yeah, neither do I. But with the laptop though, it's like, I don't know. To be honest, nobody's probably watching. But I'm just gonna leave it there.
Honestly, if anybody's even hacking into my devices, they get so many glimpses of my ass cheeks because for whatever reason, I just think it's still hilarious to do that to people. I don't know what it is about showing your ass to a camera. It gets me every time. I think it's hilarious. So everybody's a victim to my humor. I think it's hilarious, so I keep doing it. Prime example, 2 days ago, I was on the phone with Feder, talking to him, casual conversation. I was about to jump in the shower. He called me right before the shower. I'm butt naked in my room. So, got comfortable, laid on my bed, on my stomach. My ass cheeks were in the air. And he was talking about something about working out, I don't know, whatever Adam talks about. Nutrition, oh yeah. Working out, yeah.
You sound real dismissive of the stuff he enjoys doing in his life.
No.
When he talks, you just lifting weights. Muscles.
No, he's one of my best friends, but it's like, yeah, at the same time, it's like, he was probably saying something along those lines. We were probably shooting the shit, but my ass cheeks were out, so they were going to get shown. So, of course, I put the camera right over. I think, honestly, we were talking about something probably totally unrelated, so it's not fair for me to make fun of it. I think we were talking about something totally unrelated, and I decided to turn it into, hey, check out my ass cheeks, how they looking. And I just do that to people because I don't know why. It's a problem, I guess. Maybe it's not a problem. I'm not sure yet. It could become a problem.
I think it goes back to the Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but it does.
It might, loosely. But yeah. I just whip my ass out, put it on camera all the time. So, nah.
Is it just your ass?
9 out of 10 times.
Do you sneak a little nut in there?
No, I'm not goating anybody.
Oh, those days are done?
Those days are over. Those days were reserved for stick cam and stick cam only. Was that what it was called?
Stick cam, yeah. It's not around anymore.
Yeah. Thank God. That's for the better. We should bring back Vine, and then we should have just gotten rid of stick cam.
Yeah. Stick cam was just... That was the Wild West.
That was the Wild West. Talk about just doing whatever you want and not having any repercussion for your actions. Think of how many middle-aged men you saw fucking cranking on stick cam that you didn't want to.
It was 9 out of 10 people that
it was terrible. It was the Wild West for fucking cranking it.
And they would be going hard.
Oh yeah, it wasn't like they were fucking half-hearted. These guys were having a crank.
They were churning butter.
Dude, without a doubt, that was the Wild West.
Like it was the last batch of the harvest.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know what that means, but...
Yeah, it sounds good.
They were churning.
Fucking works for me.
The only verb I can think of is churning.
Yeah. I just think of like a Little House on the Prairie lady working in the backyard, fucking churning butter.
It was that, or there was a guy on the other side of their computer holding them at gunpoint that just told them to go faster.
Beat it. Okay. I can't go. My forearm hurts.
Oh,
It hurts. All right. I'm ending it on that note.
Put it down.
Put it down.
We're taking this one out back and
We're
shooting
taking this
it.
episode and shooting it in the back of the head, dude. It had a good run. But yeah, guys, you guys know the deal. Appreciate you tuning in. Check in any episodes you missed. We got video up, so I'm stoked actually. Bringing a new element
And
to
like
it
you
all.
said, only 3 weeks it took
Yeah, it only took 3 weeks
to
dude.
think of using the iPhone.
Yeah. And so amazing stuff. But yeah, catch us on YouTube. Link will be in my bio. If you don't already, we got the official podcast Instagram page up now. We're gonna be posting more stuff from that, highlights now that we have video. Yeah, so follow that. I'd appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe on the YouTube page. You know what really pisses me off about last week to this week?
What?
We were sitting at like 53 subscribers for quite some time, like the last like 2 weeks maybe. And then I checked this last week and we had 55. I was like, oh, cool. 2 new subscribers. Appreciate the love. Then I checked like the next day, 54.
Wow. Somebody heard something they didn't like.
And that pisses me off. It wasn't like episode 10 should have been the deal breaker for you. You knew what was coming the first 9 episodes, and then 10 is what got you, rattled you a little. Fuck you.
Wishy-washy.
Wishy-washy, dude. Listen, I don't even want fair weather fans on my podcast subscribers anyway. So
It's for the birds.
good. It's a culling. Good thing we got rid of him.
Hope you get hit by a truck in your own house. I hope it's a freak accident. I hope it's a car that careened off the highway, drove 1 mile through grass, and broke into your bedroom somehow.
No. Broke into their bathroom. Right when he's sitting on the shitter.
In a moment of defenselessness.
Yeah, dude. Pants around your ankles. Got him.
Just a 16-wheeler crashing through, smashing you.
Yeah. So unless you want that to happen, subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be the story.
You don't want to be stuck in the grill of a Mack truck.
Yeah, you don't want that to be the narrative, how you went out.
Yeah.
So you guys know the deal. Like, share it, subscribe, tell people about it. I've been a lazy piece of shit, but I will have gear coming soon for the podcast. And yeah, so appreciate it, guys. And until next time.
Cover your cameras.